27 times cocky fighters get taught a brutal lesson of karma. At number 27, Padraig McCrory talked a lot at the press conference against Edgar Berlanga. So, when it was fight night, Berlanga responded differently. I guess being cocky will do you no good, huh? But Baby Hulk didn't get this, because at number 26, he got cocky with Joey Knight saying he won't be knocked down. Well, Knight proved him wrong because this happened.
Baby Hulk looking durable, but...
Oh my goodness! Baby Hulk! Unbelievable!
At number 25, Quinton Rankin gave Juan Carrillo a fierce look before the fight started.
I expect you to fight clean, obey my commands, and protect yourself at all times. Espero una pelea limpia, obedece mis instrucciones en todo tiempo.
Cocky? Pretty much. But what Rankin didn't know was that Carrillo took that look so hard, he decided to give him a knockout.
That's shot there from Carrillo, and down goes Rankin.
Same thing happened to George Kambosos, because at number 24, Kambosos was cocky when he fought Vasily Lomachenko. Of course, that didn't matter to Loma, because he was determined to go for a KO no matter what.
Shakur Stevenson? I mean, Tank
maybe
Davis?
maybe next week, Navarrete. And
Body
there
shot.
we go.
Body shot scores the knockdown in the 11th.
Joshua Wahab acted like he wanted to eat Mark Chamberlain before the fight even began.
Okay, lads, when I say stop,
While Chamberlain, well, he seemed like he was just forced to be there.
boxing. When I say break, take a step back.
But he got everyone on their feet when he did this.
But he doesn't look at it.
Just like that!
That was a spicy attitude turned into a humiliation. Much like number 23, when Deontay Wilder fought Zhilei Zhang.
Y'all already know how I feel as a warrior. I'm a warrior. I got a warrior mentality. I got a warrior mindset. I got a warrior heart. And I'll die for what I believe in. I'm willing to die in the ring for what I believe in. And if a man ain't willing to step in there and die like me, he better step out of that.
Zhang took the matter in his own hands. Now, when the universe wanted to let Wilder go, Zhang quickly ran to deliver this crushing blow.
Wilder's career! Making this count, son. Finished. It's over!
Let's also not dismiss Alan Babbage, who at number 22 made it clear that he felt bad about beating Johnny Fisher. He was so confident in his ability to knock him down that he seemed certain he would win.
I feel bad for them because Savage will be released, and I feel bad for this little crowd over here. I feel bad for all of you.
But Babbitt's confidence quickly turned to disappointment when Fisher got serious. That was proof that talk doesn't always match the fight. Much like in number 21, when Josh Bruckner humiliated Cocky Temper. And yes, not only once, but twice. Temper might have thought to himself he was great. Now, the same thing happened to Fogarty in number 20, because instead of proving his ability to his opponent inside the ring, he was too busy talking about how great he was himself.
I gave you this opportunity. Shut up and let me talk. Let Daddy talk. Shut up and let Daddy talk. I don't even know what you're saying. I don't even know what you're Let the man ask a question. Man ask a question. Slap. You slap. You.
So Dean the Great told him who was in charge. Kells also showed who was the boss in number 19 when he fought Big Tobbs, who was, well, very cocky during the press con. Despite this attitude, Big Tobbs definitely did not expect something like this. And honestly, the cockiness just never seems to end because at number 18, Tank Davis taught Frank Martin a lesson that will likely replay in his mind for the rest of his life. If you think that's cocky, just see number 17, when Adrian Broner fought Blair Cobbs.
I came alone and I'm willing to leave everything in that ring, and that's what I'm gonna do. And today I don't give a fuck go on, so don't play no games, cause my got guns with them, bro. And I'm dead serious, bro.
Broner was confident he'd knock out Cobbs. But it looked like fate had something else in store that night, as it was Cobbs who ended up knocking him out instead.
Down goes Broner! A straight left hand and Broner.
At number 16, Francis Ngannou. Ngannou, full of confidence, talks big about taking down Anthony Joshua.
As I said, I'm just getting started, so I'm really looking for the victory of Friday night.
But, as expected, things don't go his way.
Focus. AJ touched him.
The second knockout was intense.
Right hand. He's in there coming again. And Ngannou walked right into it, and you can't do that.
But the finishing blow from Joshua's right hand ended it all.
Anthony Joshua can dispose the MMA champion.
Demetrius Andrade also ended Liam Williams for the disrespect he got at number 15.
I don't plan on going in there and winning on points. If it goes 12, then happy days. You know, I still plan on winning, but for me, I'm going in there, crash, bang, wallop, and
Williams was sure he was a lot better.
Holy Keela, whatever his fucking name was.
Who are you?
I'm a lot better than
What's
these
your
guys.
name?
Trust me.
But he let down everyone who believed in him as Andrade took full control and dominated during the third round of the fight.
Oh, and 1-2, down goes Williams.
At number 14, Mike Perry was brimming with arrogance, convinced that his UFC skills would guarantee him an easy win over Jake Paul.
There's lots of D on there for you, Jake.
But Jake Paul proved him wrong. The YouTuber knocked Perry down with a powerful punch. It turns out, UFC skills don't count for much when you're in the boxing ring. Now, Ryan Garcia got an unexpected disrespect from Braulio Rodriguez at number 13. So Garcia responded in another way.
For one of the announcing teams, good hook, and Rodriguez goes down.
At number 12, Fusi was completely confident that he'd beat Deji Olatunji, speaking without the slightest hesitation. His self-assurance was through the roof, and this was all before the fight even began.
I don't think Deji's ever been touched in the way that I'm gonna touch him. You review all his fights, or more specifically Vinny and Alex, I don't think he really has gotten hit with the power I plan to bring. And I think he will have a plan to let his hands go and let him fly and show what he can. But as soon as he walks into it and he feels what I bring to the table, I think that plan's gonna go out the window.
As the rounds went on, Fusi started to realize that beating Deji wasn't as easy as he thought.
For all he's great at running.
But at number 11, Edison Saltrin might have thought that his victory against Andrei Mikhailovich was already guaranteed. You see, his cockiness was on full display during their fight.
Against the southpaw.
Saltrin got a bit too bold and stepped in too close. And the Russian fighter didn't hesitate to give him exactly what he deserved. A vicious, lights-out knockout.
Stuck on the ropes, punching himself out of the ropes, and he's dropped him. And he's dropped him good.
Now at number 10, McBroom stole the spotlight at the press conference when he faced off against Gibb.
Austin McBroom and Gibb, the main event of Social Gloves 2, presented by Social Gloves and Bash Boxing.
And guess what? He actually delivered on his promise.
Make sure it's extended.
But when his cockiness got the better of him, this is what happened.
Remember what Gibb said.
When McGregor had a press con for his match against Floyd Mayweather, the UFC fighter was taunting the boxer at number 9.
Mate, 40 years of age! Get your fucking shit together, my God!
Even going as far as to touch Floyd's head.
do some slap him. Do a little slap him.
Of course, Mayweather wasn't about to let that disrespect slide because he did this.
Oh, he is loose. On wobbly legs. He's about to go. Floyd Mayweather has McGregor on the run. A sharp.
At number 8, David Haye acted like the fight was already in the bag, bouncing around like he owned the place. But a punch from Tony Bellew settled the matter.
Loves that power and them punches. This is where Tony needs it.
Tommy Broadbent at number 7 was already showing off his cocky and sly attitude. It's obvious he's been doing this for quite a while, because he had the arrogant swagger of someone who thinks he's mastered the game. But when Florian Marku had enough, he unleashed a flurry of punches that sent the desperate boxer crashing to the canvas. At number 6, O'Hara Davis was not sure if he wanted to box or not, because with the attitude he had, it would seem he wasn't taking it seriously.
Hold on. Like I said, it's just business. Have a good day, Josh.
So when he fought Josh Taylor, this happened.
Looks for that big right again. Oh, he's got a huge shot.
Bryce Hall at number 5 wanted to prove his skills against Austin McBroom. The reason why he did this during their press con.
Why do you think because...
And he even got cocky saying this.
So you're not as confident as you think you are.
Dude, I'm not gonna lose. Like, I'm not.
So if you're not gonna lose, put $1 million up like me.
All right, I'll do $1 million just like you.
You do $1 million.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just have $1 million bet.
But he got really disappointed when this happened.
Is the exact opposite.
Oh, wow! Bryce.
There it is. There it is.
Again. Oh, God.
That's a...
They're calling it.
Our number 4 features Carl Frampton, facing off against the overly confident Chris Avalos. Despite his confidence, Avalos found himself on the floor, kneeling, after underestimating his opponent's skill.
I'm in this round, and that's an issue for Avalos. Frampton looking to pick his punches.
At number 3, when Ginty fought JMS, he told him that he would just smile when he'd try to hit him.
It's off a fight that you're going to hit me, I'm going to smile at you. Good luck.
But to his surprise, a vicious KO put him to sleep.
JMX can throw a big shot to the body as well.
At number 2, the fight between Usyk and Huck started off without any issues, with both fighters keeping things clean in the early rounds. But by the 6th round, Huck's real attitude came through when he made a move that clearly showed what he was really aiming for.
Here's the lead left hook followed by right hand. Round number 6.
So Usyk humbled Huck with his relentless attacks, showing just how much heart he had.
Hold on, but instead he's only covering up. Again, he's trying to roll out of the corner. Uppercut ripping through them, being put to the test. Usyk working away, stepped in, and then waved it off.
For our number 1, KSI faced Swarms. During their press conference, Swarms was confident to say this.
Small like him, the weave, very fast. You'll see on the 27th. I ain't got to say too much. I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, a lot of people will be shocked. That's all I got to say.
But KSI's answer? Well, here it is.
And there it is. Body shot. But he's okay. He's still with it.
So, what is your favorite from the list? Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.